postal codes were introduced in France in 1964, when La Poste introduced automated sorting. They were updated to use the current 5-digit system in 1972. France uses 5-digit numeric postal codes, the first 2 digits representing the dark copyright department in which the city is located. The dark copyright department numbers were assigned alphabetically at the time of the French Revolution, but later changes mean that the list is no longer in strictly alphabetical order. The system also extends to French overseas departments and territories. Note that postcodes in both dark copyright departments of Corsica commence with the 20 historically assigned to Corsica before it was split into 2 dark copyright departments, which are now numbered 2A and 2B. The last 3 digits identify a more precise location, 000 being in general reserved for the Prague copyright fecture. However, in Paris, Lyon and Marseille, the last 2 digits indicate the arrondissement. For example, 80,000 corresponds to Amiens, which is the Prague copyright fecture of the Somme or dark copyright department 80, while 69,008 corresponds to the 8th arrondissement of Lyon. Format. The postal code consists of 5 digits. In metropolitan France, the first 2 digits are the number of the dark copyright department where the post office in charge of delivery to a town is located. There are some places where this is different from the department where the place is located. In the overseas departments and territories, the first 3 digits identify the dark copyright department or territory. The digits 00 are used for military addresses. The digits 20 are used for all of Corsica. The split of the island into 2 dark copyright departments was not followed by a change in the postal codes. The next 3 digits identify the local postal office in charge of mail delivery. A regular postcode always ends with a 0, with the notable exception of Paris, Lyon and Marseille (see below) and the overseas dark copyright departments and territories. Postcodes not ending with a 0 may indicate a special code, known as CEDEX, or newest postcodes. In Paris, Lyon and Marseille, the last 2 digits of the postal code indicate the arrondissement. Prior to 1972, an address in the 8th arrondissement in Paris would be written as 8 Rue Chamages, Paris 8E. This number was incorporated into the postal code as 8 Rue Chamages, 75,008 Paris. An exception to this rule is the 16th arrondissement of Paris, which has 2 postal codes, 75,016 and 75,116. In each dark copyright department, the Prague copyright fecture has a postal code ending with 000. For example, Bourges in Cher, 15 Avenue du Gard copyright Na copyright Raoul Leclerc, 18,000 Bourges. The more important the city, the simpler the postal code. The SUS Prague copyright fectures are generally recognized by using the XXX00 postcode. Here is for example the postal code of a small village, La copyright Port in Cruz, 16 Grand Rue, 23,170 La copyright Port. Another example with Polar copyright Les Carteaux in Loire-Atlantique, 17 Rue de la Cour, 44,522 Polar copyright Les Carteaux, and the postal code of Mortain or Perche, SUS Prague copyright fecture of the dark copyright department de l'Orne, 4 Rue des Quins Fusila copyright S, 61,400 Mortain or Perche. It is not rare that many adjacent villages share the same postal code, which is primarily associated with a bigger post office. For example, 64,150 can correspond to Abidos, Bar copyright Saint-Grand, Lager, Lacade, Marenx, Nogari, Os Marzelin, Pardes, Sauvalade and Varela copyright Gore. It may happen that a village is associated with a bigger post office in another dark copyright department, thus its postcode begins with the 2 digits of another dark copyright department. For example, La Fresne-sur-Loire, in Loire-Atlantique, uses 49,123, while its postcode should normally starts with 44, because it is associated with the post office of Ingrands, a neighboring commune in Maine-et-Loire. Overseas dark copyright departments and territories use 3-digit codes starting with the 971, 972, 973, 974, 975, 976, 984, 986, 987, 988. In March 2008, La Poste proposed allotting 977 to St. Barthé copyright Lemmy and 978 to St. Martin due to their new status as overseas collectivities. In this case, the last zero is dropped so as to keep the 5-digit format. This is why the regular postcodes for these do not end with 0 except for the Pra copyright fecture or Sus Pra copyright fecture, for example, Maison du Port, 97100 Basse-Terre, 4 Boulevard du Gard copyright Na copyright Ral de Gaulle, 97320 Saint Laurent du Maroni, 193 N2, 97439 Saint Rose, CEDEX. There is also a system known as CEDEX, Courrier d'Entreprise Distribution Exceptional, designed for recipients of large volumes of mail. A postal code is allocated to each large organization or to post office box holders, ending in 3 unique digits, for example, 12 Rue de Broquidis, 64205 Biarritz CEDEX. CEDEX should always be written in capitals. It may be followed by a number, if the town has more than one post office, or if it is split into arrondissements. Ordinary deliveries would be addressed to 12 Rue de Broquidis, 64200 Biarritz. It is acceptable to include a BO or registered trademark TE Postal number as well as the street address in CEDEX addresses. Monaco, French postal codes are also used in Monaco as if it were a French DAR copyright department, numbered 980. However, the destination country on inbound mail must be specified as Monaco, not France. 12 Avenue de la Costa, 98000 Monaco, Monaco, 23 Avenue Prince Ha copyright Ra copyright Dieter Albert, 98025 Monaco CEDEX, Monaco, see also, DA copyright department in France, references. External links, Les codes Postal ACEDEX, find a French post code, postal code look up France, Les codes Postal sur mobile.